for that? What do we do? Yeah, good, okay. So, but I heard them, I heard 5 to them both. So this is going to be 81 to the 3/4. Right, because that 3/4 should hit both of those things. All right, so what am I going to do with the 81? Yeah, go ahead. 3 to the power 4. Now, if you're saying to yourself, oh my goodness, Mr. Sadler, where did he get that from? Okay? What he did, hopefully, was he knew it had to be something to the 4. Why would like 9 squared, because I know myself, I know that 9 times 9 is 81. I know my times tables. Why would 9 squared not help me at all here? It's a 4, right? Like you want it to break down to the lowest that you can, okay? So it has to go to the lowest that it will be. So you need a power 4, so 3 to the 4 is 81. Now for the tricky part, how do you deal with the right-hand side? X to the 8th to the 3 over 4. What do you do for that? Okay, go ahead.
You divide by 4?
Yeah, right. So all you're going to do is you're just going to, like, you're multiplying. Well, you can divide by 4, but I was thinking you're just going to multiply the exponent, right? Because that's like the power rules to multiply. So I'm just going to go 8 times 3, which is 24, and then 24 divided by 4 is 6. So just like how we're doing, like if we were to do it like this, right? Like that's just like your regular rule that we use there. I'm going to do the same thing here. And do 8 times 3 over 4 is also going to be 24 over 4, which is going to go to x6 in a little bit. Are we okay what happened there? Because that gets people confuzzled normally. No comments? Means good? No
and then what is, and then that 3/4 just gets
right on. So it's going to be, which here you mean? Or here?
X.
Yeah, well, because what I do is 8 times 3 is 24, and then divided by 4, right? So it didn't really disappear, but it's now, since I haven't given you guys a chance to try one of these, I want you to try one of these on your own right now in the next 60 seconds, okay? This is stuff a little bit tricky, but you're going to struggle a little bit, okay? Exponents are always difficult for people because it's a little bit backwards to regular algebra, right? So it's a little bit.
Could you simplify that to 27?
No. You can, but you don't need to. Okay, so leave it as that. All right, I want you to try example 4 for me right now. Oh, goodness. Can I get rid of that somehow? I think. Okay.
What happens if it becomes a fraction? So like, so we make the x is x to the 8, right?
No, 6.
6. No, like the original x to the 8. What if like it's something that's not divisible by 4?
Then you can leave, this would be a fraction.
So we're allowed to?
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be example 4. I'll pick the most difficult thing I can think of. We'll go. A 9. Let's try again. Goodness gracious, I can't even write today. Okay, so let me read that out to make sure it's actually written properly here. It says 9x to the 6th, all to the 3 over 2, divided by 27x 12 to the negative 4 over 3. Okay, so if you're saying that's too complicated for me, just do the numerator first. Okay, right? So the numerator, then look at the last example, which you can't see. I'm just going to delete that page, sorry. Okay, so look at example 3 for that. I'm skipping Luke here. I'm also skipping Alex. I'm also skipping Liam. So those 3 are out. Some other than those 3 are out. Sorry. Can someone be brave and do the numerator? Go ahead. Go ahead. Very good. Can I get another volunteer other than those 4? Give me the denominator. Olivia, go ahead.
3 to the exponent of negative 4 over 3.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I skipped this step.
All right, okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So 27
Oh, sorry, then.
You can do that.
X 12 to negative 4.
Yeah. You can take another one here in a minute if you want. Okay, so what she said there is correct, by the way. So both the fractions hit both things. I'd recommend you at least try and write that first. Okay, just because you know, because if you skip, then you make mistakes. That's generally what happens. Okay. I got another volunteer. Please be brave. Go ahead, numerator. Go ahead.
3, 2,
Yeah.
3,
Okay.
X, 8.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got here.
Okay, good. You want to do the denominator? Go ahead.
Yeah, 3 is equal to negative 4 over 3, then X, negative 48 over 3.
Okay, so if you take a look at the way I'm doing this here, these questions are going to be similar to the way we did with the radicals. Remember we did the square roots before, and I had like square root 2, so we combined them. 3 and 3 conveniently work together here. Okay, so I have someone else out of those 3 people said at the beginning, and the 2 ladies have answered to be brave and simplify the numerator forming and the denominator. Please. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you. Go ahead. Yeah. Great. Can you guys please stop?
The denominator will be 3 to negative 4 and X to negative 16.
Right. Okay, we're so close to being done. I can taste it. There's one thing left. What's our last thing? Okay, go ahead. Quick, go ahead. Good. So it's going to be 3 minus negative 4, so it's 3 to the 7, and x to 25. Okay, can I get everyone to close their eyes for one quick sec? For those in the front, just quickly close your eyes for a sec. Okay, if you 100% understood that last example, raise your hand. If you sort of understood that example but not really, raise your hand. If you didn't really understand it at all, raise your hand. Okay. Heads up, please. All right. I'm going to do one more of these, then I'll do my last comedy example of the day. Okay. Because for this one here, when you do these, okay, we do these questions. Okay. The idea is you do each step separately. I'll just talk through what happened here. So the 3 over 2 is going to hit everything on the inside, and then again, you're just going to change whatever the number is inside so it has to match next one. Right. That's going to be the plan there. Okay. So we'll do example 5 right now. It's going to be 6. So it says 625 x to the 12 to the negative 3 over 4 divided by 25x to the negative 10 to the negative 5 over 2. Okay, so think the 625 is going to hit by the negative 3 over 4. The 12 is going to get x to 12 is going to hit by the negative 3 over 4. The 25 is going to hit by negative 5 over 2. And then negative 10 is going to be hit by negative 5 over 2. Okay, so I'm going to hit pause. I want you guys to give a good solid effort. Look. And I'm going to snub my 3 regulars here today. So, first of all, get rid of that phone. Secondly, then, you're not allowed to answer questions today as punishment. Okay, can I get another volunteer, please? Give me the first step. Someone be brave, someone new. Quinn, go.
But 615 negative 4.
Yeah.
And then X to 12.
Owen, can you do the denominator for me, please?
So it's 25 to negative 5 over 2.
Yeah.
And x to the negative 10 to negative 5 over 2.
Great. Okay, can I get another volunteer, please, to simplify the numerator? Go ahead. Thanks.
5 to 4 with our negative 3 over 4. X to negative 36.
Great. Can I get a 4th volunteer, please, to do the denominator? Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, so what she just did, I think, was like, it's like multiplying fractions, right? So 12 over 1 times 3 over 4. So 12 times 3 is 36, and then just divided by 4. Okay, next volunteer, Julia, can you do the denominator for me, please? Right, and that switches to positive 50, right? Negative 10 times positive, that's what negative 1. Okay, next volunteer, please. Go ahead. Yep. Great. Wonderful, tremendous, awesome. Can someone please give me the next step here? Yeah, Marissa, go ahead.
5 squared from x to negative 44.
Great. And to finish it up, it's just going to be divide then, right? Okay. Do you guys feel? Is that? Yes. You have negative exponents. I'll put on the beginning of your test. I'll say, please remember, please express everything as a positive exponent. Okay. Someone? Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. I'll do the last example of the day. Please play along. It's a word problem. I don't like it already. Example 6, we get the wording. Okay. An approximate, so a formula for the surface area of a person in square meters is A equals 0.096 m to the 0.7, where m is the mass in kilograms. Now, what is the surface area of a person? How much skin they have is the surface area of a person. Okay, so we're finding out how much skin a person has. That's pretty good.
Does that take into account thickness?
No, this is just the surface area of a bladder. That's all we're doing. Okay, so part A is going to say. You don't use yourself. You don't want to. Find the surface area of a newborn baby. With mass 3.8 kilograms.
How much skin people have?
Maybe like suntan lotion people.
Or people who want to make.
All right, let's not go there, please. Okay, here we go. So find the surface area of a baby with mass 3.8 kilograms. How would I find this? Oh, come on, guys, play along here. Good. So my area, so we're going to say m is equal to 3.8. So A is equal to 0.096 times 3.8 to the 0.7. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to do that in your calculator. Now please remember bed mass. If you have a super duper calculator, you can do that all in one step. If you don't, which is most people in this room, what should you calculate first? Sorry. What should you calculate first? Yeah, so 3.8 to the power 0.7, and then times that by 0.096. Okay, so you should be doing 3.8 to the power 0.7, and then times that by 0.096. Now, how this relates, 0.7 is technically a fraction of 7 over 10, right? So it relates somewhat to this lesson. Okay, so everyone should be calculating like crazy. Tristan, I hope you're calculating. Good. Okay, can I get a brainstorm soul named Matt to give me the answer in 2 decimal places, please? What?
Easy short.
What? Did I tell you guys my joke yesterday about my wife's hashtag? Did I tell you that joke?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see
Hashtag
that?
fraction
Did
action.
you see how I tweeted that last night?
No.
You guys aren't following me? I tweeted that last night.
You have to make some phone.
Fraction action.
Okay, so here we go. Therefore, the surface area of a baby.
Wow, that makes
I'm gonna
sense.
quote that. I'm gonna quote that.
Please don't. Is 0.24 meters squared. Okay, so just for reference sake, 0.25 meters squared, that's almost a quarter of a meter. So a meter, assuming this is a meter, which is a little bit less than that, okay? So a quarter of the surface area of a baby is about that, let's say. Okay? Okay, now let's go to example B. Example B, here we go. Calculate the surface area of Shaquille O'Neal. If you don't know who Shaquille O'Neal is, that's fine. He is a former basketball player who was enormous. And we're gonna say call him 140 kilograms. Okay, so that's a little over 300 pounds of what he weighed.
Probably.
So he is 7'1", which is about yay high, and 300 and some pounds. Okay, so he's very big. You can imagine he'll have a lot more surface area than a baby will have. Okay, we'll find out how much more right now. Okay, so take a second, calculate this out yourselves right now. Okay, yes.
If it's based on mass, wouldn't a sumo wrestler be a bigger number?
Yes.
So why are we using sumo wrestling?
Because
Well,
Shaquille O'Neal is sweet.
Anyway, generally, on average, that's the way it works for this. Okay, right? Generally, if someone weighs more than someone else, they're physically bigger, right? That's the idea behind it, right? So,
Mass is like weight.
all right. I'm not a physics teacher, so let's just stick with this, please. Okay. Okay. So the way it's going to hopefully plug it into a calculator is A equals 0.096 times 140 to the power 0.7. Now, when we're doing this question, 3.8 kilograms versus 140. It's not like it's going to be, what is that, 40 or 50 times bigger than the babies, all right? Like, because that's because of the decimals in there and the smaller exponent, okay? So it's not like you're going up by a linear amount here. It's going to be less than linear, okay? Did anyone calculate it out to 2 decimal places? What do we get? Owen, go ahead.
I got 3.05.
I got that too. So A equals 3.05. Therefore, Shaq has a surface area of 3.05 meters squared. Now, if you care how much that is, which I'm sure you do,
Please excuse the interruptions, but there are important messages at the main office for the following list of students. Marion Vecito, Jeffrey Woodrow, Holly Brown, Josie Cabral Patterson, Paige Derry, J.D. Dogman, Karina Fascinato, John Sotherby, Braden Gilmore, Tanner Good, Zachary Greatex, Kelly Hemstock-Weeks,
so
Addison Jeffrey, Brady Jones, Kobe Kimawan, Ryerson King, Charity Knight, Gabriella Goretsky, Noah Frozen, Blake LaCosta, Keith Najawan, Alex Ryan, Lauren Schmidtke, Hannah Sikkema and Lydia Sikkema, Sunny Solomon, Taylor Stevens, Courtney Swanell, Bryce Schwartz-Smith, Maddie Thompson, Matthew Thompson, Marco Travis Loyer, Hugh Weichel, and Joshua Wright. Important messages to those
46.
students at the main
That should
office.
have just said,
Thank
okay,
you.
everyone else.
okay, so
Doesn't
3
have to
meters,
have
3
to
square
say.
meters, guys. So basically, if you look at the left side of the blackboard, have the whiteboard go all the way to here, that's 3 meters square. Okay, that's how much surface area this guy has.
You like,
That's quite a lot.
That is,
okay?
yeah.
That's quite a lot. That's a lot. It's a big human being, okay? Okay, so here we go, homework.
Yeah, so how much is it actually?
How much usable? Well, the bottom of the speed, I don't think are usable. So I don't know.
And like, did
By the way, I haven't, one sec. I haven't been to the end. I want to go to the NBA store. Apparently they have all these basketball player shoes. So like Shaq is size 24 feet. So his feet are like this big. Like you put your own foot like inside his
At the
shoe.
Universal Studios, they have the basketball.
See that?
have, like,
Oh, see, that's cool. I'm such a little kid. That would be awesome.
Well, if you're going casual with it, second button, 3 buttons.
Okay, one other thing, one other joke to tell before I should probably stop this before I tell this joke.